Hello once again, everyone. Welcome to Cruisnick Sanctuary and the 2020 Starlight Celebration. Cruisnick X here, along with Arya Stormborn, who's somewhere huddled in this chaos.
I'm here, sort of, somewhere.
In the last Starlight Celebration episode, Camlito's feeling kinda down. But that's to be expected because, you know, he's now understanding what the Starlight Celebration is somewhat about. Hey, I think we almost found your twin.
Oh?
She's standing right next to you. Not anymore, though.
Oh.
Anyway, let's continue on with the next quest in the Starlight Celebration storyline. One Happy Family. Starlight waits for no one. Without further ado, I would entrust you with the next most vital task in preparing for the festivities. Simply speak to my colleague stationed past Apkalu Falls on the way to the residential district to the north. You coming, love?
Where are we going?
Did you already get the quest?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Running. Right there he is. Ah, the Saturnine. Come on, there we go. Back to all of your aid. Well, I suppose we could put you to use. Perhaps you've seen the snowmen around the area. Well, the truth is, we employ a little bit of sorcery to make sure they don't go melting in the event of untimely warm weather. To that end, I task you with stuffing one of these here fragments of what we call eternal ice inside each one of them. If you could see to the ones near the Manor District north of here, Isain and I will take care of those by the Lancers Guild. Pray, meet us there when you're done. All right. There's one. And there's number 3. All right, let's hit the Lancers Guild.
I mean, I don't want to hit it. That could be kind of painful.
Only if you got hit by a spear. There they are. And with that, I do believe our job is done.
Hooray!
I trust you've seen to your snowmen as well. Excellent. I'll survey the area one last time to make sure we haven't overlooked anything, so pray, go on ahead of me and report back to Amgaraji.
Hey, Mr. Adventurer? Is there a special someone you'll be spending Starlight season with this year?
I have someone in mind, though my work might screw me over anyway. What?
Crud.
What?
I hit the wrong thing.
Oh.
I got a bit of a lag, so...
Oh.
Anyway. Oh. I always used to come with Mother and Father, but they, are busy this year. Well, that's why I decided to make myself useful and help out with the preparations.
Okay.
I had a mind to make a giant snowman just for them, that we could all come and see together. But I think they'll need to stay at home, so, well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, I should get back to work. See you around, Mr. Adventurer.
As the scene races off, your mind drifts to Carmelito Halito, who you believe you last saw at Miketo's amphitheater. How does he fare with his allotted task? Well, let's go have a look-see. Miketo's amphitheater, here we come! Whoa, there goes Stray.
Maybe someday I won't screw this shit up.
Screw what up?
The script.
You'll be fine. Over here, babe.
Oh.
Well, why, hello there. Why, hello there, Sane. I was just putting together another snowman of my own. What do you think? Have I redeemed myself?
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful. I was just thinking how this snowman looks so lonely, and now he has a friend. Let's make one more.
Yet another, you say? Indeed. I suppose we've nothing better to do until the next delivery of ornaments arrives. Very well then, to work! Well, it appears I'll be occupied for a while here yet. You've completed your task, yes? If you would be so kind, I would ask that you report to Amgaranji for the both of us. Alright, there's Another task completed? And in spectacular fashion, I have no doubt. Just think of how many smiles you put on the children's faces today. Take your reward, friend. I dare say you've earned it. Four down, one to go. And I don't need to guess at... And I don't think I need to guess at which magic prism it is. If it would not be too much to ask, we are in need of more snowman decorations. I have made an executive decision to build one more. With pleasure. I shall see that the necessary supplies are procured straight away. That said, color me surprised, Carmelito. Could it be you've finally gotten into the spirit of the season after all? One could say that, I suppose. At first, I simply saw all this decorating as menial labor, trifling tasks far beneath one of my station. And yet, seeing the twinkle in young Isane's eyes every time I make a snowman or hang up a glittering star, I began to sense that I was part of something far larger than I had ever imagined. Before long, I realized the truth, that every one of my actions, no matter how humble, were indispensable in bringing good cheer to the hearts of the children in this realm. And perhaps more importantly, that such acts were diminished if performed without similar sentiments in my own heart. Yet, I fear that in realizing this, I have been consumed by the sheer responsibility of these tasks, to the point that I feel almost petrified with a desire to get everything just right. Worry not, my friend. There's still plenty of time to polish your creations to perfection before the festivities kick off in earnest. So long as you've got that Starlight spirit in you, you're more than fine in my book. At any rate, our job is almost done. But that's all the more reason we can't afford to slack off or compromise until we've seen to the last of the preparations. The children are counting on us, my friends. And we've got some more thank you letters from our many admirers. Let's go check them out. As soon as the lag stops.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. We now have letters from Maelstrom Command and a traveling bird. Alright, let's check out Maelstrom Command.
I don't have traveling bird.
Let's see, Maelstrom Command. For those of us who have spent most of our lives at sea, the Starlight celebration is mayhap not as close to our hearts as it is to others. And yet, each year at this time, when I hear the calls of the birds migrating from cooler climes, it gives me cause to reflect. As sailors, we look to the night sky for the guidance of the stars. It is they who show us where we are, and who illuminate the path before us. Were it not for these beacons of light, we would be lost at sea, and before long find ourselves drowning in the cold depths. This got me wondering, might it not be said that the smiles you have put on the faces of the children this season serve a similar role, as they brighten the hearts of Eorzeans the realm over, and raise their spirits in these times of uncertainty? I, for one, believe so. And for all you've done to that end, you have my thanks. I'm pretty sure that was Merlvib, but you can never be too sure. Alright, let's see this traveling bird. Or at least hear it. Hey, it's the kid who we helped out last year. Wait. You open the envelope and extract the letter inside, which oddly consists of only a smattering of chocobo footprints and a small X-shaped... Oh, it's from Alpha! Looking... That's why
I don't have it.
Yeah. Looking more closely, you spot a hastily scribbled message hidden in the margins. Chris, how goes it? I went to pick up some supplies and you'll never guess who I ran into. Well, on second thought, I guess you will. Good to see that the little fellow's enjoying Starlight in his own way, eh? Till next time. Just happened to run into Alpha. Frickin' Sid. Alright. Alright, back to work with the next quest on our quest line. And that is Wish upon a Starlight. Listen up, my favorite helper. It's time to bring some Starlight magic to the Great Loam Growery. Seek out my splendiferous colleague there. She'll be more than happy to share with you all you need to know. Come in, love?
Yep.
You already got the quest, right?
Getting there. Thought I had it, but... lag.
Yeah, the lag is strong with this one.
Well, it's the first day, so...
Yeah. Off to the Botanist Guild. Ah, it's you again. Your assistance is most welcome, friend. I've been handing out wreaths for the townsfolk to decorate their front doors, but it would seem our supply has fallen woefully behind the demand. A most generous individual at the Botanist Guild has agreed to donate some of their loveliest works to our cause. Might I trouble you to make the trip there and procure them for us? That was well brought up.
Yeah, well, they've done better.
Wreaths, you say? But of course. We've more than enough for one and all this, Starlight. Pray, take as many as you need with my blessing, and give the celebrants my best regards. Alright. A most generous... Oh yeah, we've already done this line. Okay, festive wreaths. Here you go. Just look at all these lovely wreaths. The growers at the Botanist Guild are nothing if not generous. At any rate, this should more than suffice. Thank you, friend. Look! That adventurer's helping to get ready for Starlight. Elaine told me that she is too. She says that every time she finishes a task, she gets a special present. I should have helped out too. Elaine, you say? The poor child. I can't even imagine working so hard. What with all the hardships she now faces at home? Hardships, you say? What is it that troubles the girl, pray tell? I fear I am not privy to all the details, but word has it her parents have not left the house in ages. Elaine's always running about town all on her own. She puts on a strong face, but I can't help but worry that she's suffering more than she lets on. It wasn't always like this, mind you. I remember often seeing the three of them together. Her father cut a tall, dashing figure, and always adorned his head with a stylish hat. Her mother had the gentlest of smiles, and was always clad in garb of matching patterns that she fashioned herself. Seeing such a loving family walk the streets together was always such a heartwarming sight. Sadly, for whatever reason, it is a sight we see no longer. That is most troubling indeed. Pray, forgive me. I hadn't the slightest idea that anything was amiss when the girl came to offer her aid. I must have a chat with her. Ah, but a host of lovely wreaths here just arrived from our friends at the Botanist Guild. Pray, help yourself to whichever strikes your fancy. Forgive me. Your work here is done. Pray, return to Amgarani and collect your reward. You've most certainly earned it. Right. Back to Miketo's. What?
I went the wrong way.
You're fine. Meow. There she is. Alright, back to... There's Alright, let's have a chat. Well, if it isn't my favorite helper. I thank you most sincerely for yet another job well done. Well, what are you waiting for? Help yourself to another present from the Twinkle Box. You mean the final one, that is? And more magic prisms. Have the additional snowman decorations arrived yet by chance? I'm most eager to get started on my latest masterwork. That's the spirit! And indeed, they were delivered not moments ago. Splendid! In that case, Isane and I shall get to work at once.
Ho, ho, ho! That's the kind of good cheer I like to see. Yes, 'twould appear that the Starlight celebration is in good hands again this year. Yes. Your colleague had mentioned some troubling news about young Isane, so I took it upon myself to do some research into the matter.
Whatever is the matter? Is the child okay?
The girl is fine, but I fear her dear father is less so. Stricken with a grievous malady, he lies bedridden, with Isane's poor mother tending to him every waking moment of the day.
That is most distressing indeed. The poor girl. She never said as much, but doubtless she works hard as she does in order to procure the medicine her dear father so desperately needs.
Sadly, matters are not so simple. The illness her father suffers from, sadly, is a common one these days, and it is said demand for medicine greatly outstrips the supply. No matter how diligently the girl works to earn the coin she needs, there is simply not enough of the remedy to go around.
Indeed. Though opening the Twinkle Box may light up her eyes, I can only imagine what she truly wants for Starlight is to soothe her dear father's pain. If only there was some way we could help her do just that. While there may be naught we can do to heal what ails the man, perhaps we might be able to offer Isane and her family a bit of Starlight cheer in this trying time. The girl has been a most dutiful and generous little helper for us this season, has she not? If we were to find some way to dedicate this year's Starlight celebration to her and her loved ones, and in doing so make it the most spectacular success it's ever been, mayhap that might lift their spirits. Dedicate the celebration to her? An admirable idea, I agree. But however might we do that?
2 words. Stupendous
Snowman. The child spoke of her wish to make a snowman of incredible size, you say? No wonder she took an interest in my masterpieces. As for the medicine, let me contact my associates and see if there is naught that might be done. In the meantime, might I trouble you to see to the decoration of our final and most spectacular snowman? I am confident that you understand what would bring joy to his saint's heart more than anyone. Oh, but it would seem you've already collected all the Twinklebox has to offer. Pray, forgive my presumption. I suppose you'll be leaving us to return to far more important matters. Oh, please, we've got plenty of time. 'Tis not about the rewards, you say? Truly, you are the very embodiment of the Starlight spirit. A veritable incarnation of the saint himself. But isn't the incarnation standing right in front of me? Another missive of thanks has arrived from one of your numerous admirers. Got it. Right, let's have a look-see. This time we've got a letter from the Lotus Stand and a letter from the Fairy Kingdom. Let's start with the Lotus Stand. Wait, where is the Lotus Stand again? Now I'm trying to remember.
Hold on.
Oh. I know. Now I remember. How fare you in the preparations for the festivities, my good friend? Firstly, on behalf of all Gridanians, let me express my most heartfelt gratitude for your most selfless acts this special season. I have given much thought to the matter of what my fellow seed seers and I might do to bring even more joy to the children, and I do believe I have come upon just the idea. You are familiar with the tradition by which children write letters to the spinner, containing their most heartfelt wishes to place under the Starlight tree, yes? I have determined that we will attempt to grant as many of them as within our power, and have recruited a number of like-minded souls to aid in the cause. In doing so, I hope that we will inspire that many more smiling faces here in Gridania this Starlight season, and that the elementals will smile upon our efforts as well. That was the Elder Seed Seer.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to remember where the Lotus Stand was. Alright, let's see this letter from the Fairy Kingdom. She's talking to a bear. Anyway.
Exit stage right. Pursued by a bear.
You open the envelope, but it is empty. The very next moment, you feel a tingle in the air. The faint smell of wildflowers wastes in on the air, and a voice echoes in your head as if from far away.
You want me to do it?
I got it. I take one little peek, and what do I see but my sapling having a grand old time prancing and frolicking about in the snow? Did it not occur to you that mayhap your snake would have liked to join you for this merry occasion? Hmm? No, This simply will not do. And so, to teach my thoughtless sapling a lesson, I've imbued this little missive with an incantation. Yes, the moment you so much as think of enjoying the Starlight festivities with someone who is not your snake. Oh, but I jest. Were you taking me seriously? Why, nothing gives me greater joy than to see you actually enjoying yourself for once. I always thought you could stand to learn a thing from us fair folk. And why, yes, it seems like you have. Till we meet again, my adorable sapling. I could never remember the Fey word for sapling, so... I'll have to rewatch the cutscenes or something. But no time for that. Back to work. We've got one more thing to do. Let's speak with and get right down to it with the level 15 quest, Starlit Smiles. You coming, Arya?
Yeah, lag.
Oh, right. At long last, our preparations have almost come to an end. All that remains is to put the finishing touches on the mother of all snowmen and give our dear little Isane a Starlight present she'll remember for a lifetime. And with that, shall we be on our way? I'm ready if you are. Now, let's get to work, shall we? I prepared an assortment of decorative materials for the occasion, so feel free to let your imagination run wild. That said, we mustn't forget who our audience is. What sort of snowmen do you suppose would most warm little Isane's heart? Ah, yes. You were saying how concerned she was that the smaller snowmen might be lonely, yes? And how happy she was when he got a friend. Perhaps there's a hint to be had here. What sort of decoration would make Isane the happiest of all? Give it some thought, and I've no doubt you'll be struck with inspiration. Alright. Reflect on all you've learned and decorate the snowman as best you can to delight your fellow helper. As the townspeople tell it, Isane's father is the tall, dashing type, and rarely seen without his favorite hat. Her mother, on the other hand, was known to prefer wearing matching patterns. Alright. Alright, so. We'll start with a black silk hat. And a green scarf around the lad's neck. And a red knit hat with a matching scarf. There we go. Now fully decorated, 3 snowmen appear as if they were a family. Just looking at them warms your heart, and you can only hope Isane feels the same. Return to Amgarani and let her know your task is done. I don't think Ari is done yet, though.
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay, you're in the cutscene. Alright.
You've truly outdone yourself, my friend. This is nothing short of a masterpiece. I've no doubt Isane will be overjoyed at the sight of your little snowman family.
Alright. Ah, look at him. So adorable. Marvelous. Simply marvelous. While I am partial to my own creations, I can do nothing but tip my cap to your superior aesthetic sensibilities.
Ho ho! I have seen many a snowman in my day, but never one that warms the cockles of my heart quite so much as your merry little snowman family. Truly, you are a snowman artisan of the highest order.
Nice.
Look! The snowman has a mommy and daddy! Why, it's just like a family. Our family. Oh, how happy she must be. Did you make this, Carlito?
I only helped here and there. Chris deserves all the credit. How do you like it, Isane? I dare say the little snowman isn't lonely anymore.
Oh, yes! Now I know it. She's not alone. I can leave her to enjoy Starlight with her family while I return home to my own. I'm sorry for making you do all this for me when you were already so busy yourself. Can you forgive me?
I am the one who should be asking for forgiveness, my child. After all, it is you who taught this stuffy, overly serious fool what the true meaning of Starlight was all about.
I may not be able to stay for the celebration, but this has already been the best Starlight ever. Thank you so much for letting me help. I'll treasure the presents from the twinkle boxes forever.
Come, Lido, if you would.
But of course, those presents were simply to show our appreciation for your help. Of course, we have another present, and this one's just for you. Or perhaps I should say, for your dear father.
Could it be?
As it so happens, the Saint of Nemea here, happens to be a patron of the apothecary that produces this medicine. When he shared your story with the proprietor, they simply insisted that we deliver this to you straight away. What's more, they have at long last discovered a means by which they can produce the remedy in vast quantities. Rest assured that all those who are suffering as your father is will have succor soon enough.
Speaking of your father, my child, I took the liberty of delivering the first dose to him in person. From the looks of it, it would seem you may well be able to enjoy the celebration after all. And I dare say that your dear father may even be feeling well enough to join you.
Truly?
A medicine that not even all the money in the realm can buy. It truly is a Starlight miracle.
Yes, this season has taught me much. Coin is but a means to an end, not a goal in and of itself. If it is not used to bring a smile to those who need it most, it has little more value than a lump of coal.
Ho ho! I dare say you've come far in this short time, Lido. Your father will be most proud to hear this, I'm sure. Yes, you will prove a worthy successor to him, I am sure.
Good saint, sir. I've decided not to take over Father's business after all. It surprised me as well. Over the course of preparing for Starlight, I could feel my heart changing. Now, I am as certain of it as anything. When I return to Uldar, I mean to devote my efforts to doing all in my power to alleviate the plight of those who are not blessed with my privileges.
Oh ho! I misjudged you, my boy. You have matured far, far beyond even my wildest expectations. So much so, in fact, I dare say your father will have a stern word or two for me.
At any rate, I am not returning to anywhere until I've celebrated Starlight to the fullest with the children of Gridania. Insane here first among them, of course. That's the spirit! And with that, I can finally present you and Chris with the greatest gift of all. The one I've been waiting to give you from the start. Let me hazard a guess. The smiles of the little ones, yes? Clearly, the Starlight Spirit has taken hold in your heart now. And with that, the moment we've been waiting for is finally at hand. Without further ado, let the festivities begin. Another missive of thanks has arrived from one of your numerous admirers. And achievement unlocked. Snow Day. Alright, first, let's check out the last two missives we've got. Oh, only one. From the Fragrant Chamber.
Oh, I have two.
What do you have?
I have Menfina's arms. And the Fragrant Chamber.
I only got the Fragrant Chamber. Well, let's see what the Fragrant Chamber says.
It looks like I see Padgel sitting on the stage.
On behalf of all of the Sultanate, I commend you on your efforts in saving this year's Starlight celebration from an uncertain fate. Some would say that snowmen feel out of place here in the Jewel of the Desert, but I have naught but fond memories of being a young girl, spending sleepless nights in anticipation of what the saint would bring me. There are those who would proclaim that it is base and shameful to engage in revelry at a time when our realm faces such continued hardship. Yet I could not disagree more. If we have any hope of leading Eorzea to a brighter future, then it begins with ensuring that every young boy and girl out there looks toward tomorrow with a smile on their face and the confidence that happier days are to come. For all you have done, and continue to do, toward this end, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So, you said you have one?
Yeah, from Menfina's arms.
Menfina's arms.
Starlight celebration. Why, is there any better time of year? Not for the children's here at the arms, that's for certain.
I'm trying.
Even now they.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm trying to figure out. How do you spell that? M-E-N?
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Where is that?
Even now they toss and turn in their beds and hope that the saint will show at any moment. And Kerak whipped up a batch of over fruitcakes for the celebration. And guess what he did for Zoe? He put in pineapple as a special treat. Why, it was so scrumptious that the kids and I gobbled it up straight away. Have you ever had fruitcake? If not, you must simply try it. Rowena tells me she's selling it for, and I quote, the almost insultingly low price of only 300 scrips. Feel free to buy a whole batch. It keeps better than pineapple pudding, so you can carry it around for weeks before it goes stale. Speaking of which, I should probably clean out the kitchen.
Was that the whole missive?
Yep.
Huh. That's odd. Is there a quest involving Rowena that I did that you did that I didn't? I mean, I've done every quest in... Yeah, I'll worry about that some other time. I've got till like I think I've got till like the 25th to figure it all out. But with that being said, that's going to be it for Kruznik's Sanctuary for this time. I want to thank you all for a wonderful time, and in the hopes that we can celebrate more Starlight celebrations to come. I want to thank Arya Stormborn for being by my side all this time.
You go crash now.
And oh, before I forget, we haven't shown off the fireworks. I almost forgot. So we have all the numerals here. It takes, they last for 6 seconds, so. But we also have the snowman bell, which we're going to teleport over to Mist and show it off.
Oh, I think it was something to do with Chloe Aliapo.
What did you do? Did you do some kind of deliveries?
Yeah.
Oh, you did the custom deliveries.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains it. I haven't even started those yet.
Oh.
Now I actually have to. Or I can just record with Arya's, account. Like I'll probably do tomorrow morning.
Anyway.
So, let's show off this mount right quick before we... And there it is, ladies and gents. A snowman that we hop around in. Now, the question is... Can it fly? And how does it fly?
Oh my gosh, I hadn't even thought of that.
Leave the residential district. Oh, it's the same. We just fly around with its head in our hands.
Um,
Yeah, well. But yeah. I mean, I'm still surprised that the Starlight celebration happened. I mean, given what we dealt with All Saints Wake and COVID, I kind of feared, shared the same fears as many of the leaders that this event might not happen this year. But you never know what to expect. But with that being said, that's it for this episode of Kruznik Sanctuary. I want to thank everyone here at Kruznik Sanctuary for all the support and the help they give me throughout the year to keep this ship afloat. And
sit right back in here.
no. But from all of us here at Kruznik Sanctuary, I wish every single one of you a very happiest of holidays, and I hope you enjoy your respective holiday celebrations this year. Thank you to Arya Stormborn, who's always joined us through thick and thin. And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed these episodes. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live from PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, turn on notifications so you're well informed, and if you're feeling generous, throw some bits my way or subscribe to me for access to exclusive videos and live streams. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one.